day for Swords, a proud day for North County Dublin. Pick ourselves around the applause. Well done. The government have consistently sent a message to us, and that is ordinary people don't matter. If you don't have enough money, you don't matter. You're not entitled to a home, proper health care, proper education, an iPhone. And now they're telling us if you don't have enough money, you're not entitled to water. It's an absolute travesty. Because they say you don't matter.
This is people power! My name's David Gibney, I'm from River Valley in Swords. I'm also from the Right2Water campaign, the national campaign, and we've been coordinating 96 of these demonstrations all over the country.
The last time there was a protest this size on Main Street in Swords was probably 101 years ago, when the local Larkinites who represented farm labourers here had to fight for their rights.
Today is a victory. October the 11th was a victory. Every little thing is a victory. You could have stayed at home today, you could have went shopping, you could have stayed in bed, but you came out here today. That's a victory. Well done. If you get an €100 allowance for water, will you stop fighting? No! If they change every board member of Irish Water, will you stop fighting? No! That's the message we have to keep sending. December 10th, let's descend on the Dáil. Let's shut this country down. We can win this.
We decided to roll over with the European Bank and hand over €64 billion of our money, of your children's money, of their children's money. They have locked us into debt to 2050. They have pushed us down, beaten us down, kept us quiet, made us compliant, made us obey, and then they came back for more. They came back for the very thing we all survive on, water. They want to take what keeps everyone alive. They want to take it and they want to privatize it and they want to make profits from it. No more profiteering, no more cronyism. Do you think we're stupid? Yes. Do we not understand? Yes. We know who's making the money here. We know his name. His name is Dennis O'Brien.
I think we can safely say that if the sleepy suburbs of Swords are on the march, well then we have rebellion in the air. You cannot govern against the people. A tax that does not have the support of the people is uncollectible. And this tax is uncollectible. Now, Enda Kenny should realise he should pull back from this now or be forced to do so in January, because nobody is going to pay this charge if they haven't abandoned it before now. They have the cheek to talk about water conservation. Well, if they want to conserve water, why not invest in it? Why, instead of spending hundreds of millions on meters, would they not use that money to fix the leaks? Why, instead of spending 85 million on consultants for Irish Water, would they not use that money? Or 8 offices for Irish Water? Or bonuses or cars for Irish Water? Why, instead of giving tax concessions of 17% to the wealthiest people in this country in the recent budget, why don't they use that money for water? Or make the corporations pay? We have paid and we are not going to pay again.
Water is a precious resource, when in fact they just want a tax which they can raise with impunity every single year. to make us feel it, and we're not going to take that anymore. So
it's not about conservation, because the numbers of the allowances that they've given us are actually half the amount that the UN says you actually need to survive, for a human being to survive. We also know that if it was about conservation, they might have thought about fixing the leaks that are in the system, where 40% of all water actually gets leaked before it gets to your tap.
Paying for the wrongs of others, the bailout of the bankers, the property speculators, and it's the poor people of Dublin that are paying for it all the time, poor people of Ireland. And it's time that there was more put back on the rich and the wealthy and not on the ordinary working class.
And then in the long term, we know that this is about privatisation, and we know that the costs are going to go up. The government's own figures say that this is going to have to double. The cost of water charges are going to have to double within the next 3 years, because they want it to be self-sustainable. So in order to do that, they're going to be hammering low-paid workers, pensioners, unemployed, everybody else, and it's just unfair, and people have had enough.
It's going to be just profits. They'll start off cheap and they'll keep raising them and raising them and raising them. And also they'll start reducing the workforce's wages, just like what they did with the bins.
Yeah, I'm here because they never really did it. It's going to be privatised, sold off. It's our water. It's going to be the next big resource when oil and gas runs out. And I think this is what the powers be want to have control over their minions. But
well, Irish water, if it's kept in state hands, I don't have a problem with that. But once it's organised by the state, for the state, and if there is any organising of it to be done, keep it in the public sector.
Absolutely not. It's just another charge and with another label. It's not anything different. It's just another charge.
I think as you can see here today in town is Swords, which is quite conservative. There's a big, huge crowd now, and I think hopefully this is enough. I
don't agree with that at all. No. The water belongs to the people of Ireland, and we pay the government to do a job, and I just think that they should be doing it for us.